if I were to say something about it, oh, it's an issue. Like, it's not about it being an issue. It's the fact that I just want you to, are you aware of what you're doing and how it makes me feel? That's as simple as that. That's all I care about is the fact that you know what you're doing, which of course you know, and the fact that it doesn't make me feel like it doesn't make me feel loved. Like you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's really it's not even really the love aspect of it, because I mean, if you really love me, you wouldn't be having to do that at all. But like, obviously, there's a lack of respect somewhere, and there's some form of like lack of communication with something. Like, I'm not really sure on what it is. It's really confusing to me because I guess I'm looking at it not like if I were looking at it from a manly perspective, but I just like, even the man in me is just like, but why?
Like,
Just like,
okay,
all it
let me
is like,
ask
really,
you
you're
this question.
cheating.
Like, when's the last time that anyone that you thought like actually had to pay for something like that? Like, I've never had to pay for dick or for pussy. And I
I
don't
said to
understand that
keep
doesn't
back.
exist. Like, how many people actually do that shit? And it's like, I don't. That is the biggest way to self-snitch and say that someone is made out of bitch. Like, that's big plain behavior.
Like, I'm confused on that half, because it's like, dude, I didn't even make you mad or anything. Like, why do you need to go fuck something else right now? Like, I'm really lost. Like, I didn't piss you off. We literally like not even like, what gets me is like, okay, if we fucked that day, okay, why do you still need to leave? Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if we did it only in the morning and we went to sleep or whatever, you're off. Doesn't mean that you go disappear. Like, why leave? Why? What's the point of leaving if I'm here? Why wouldn't you want to spend money on me? Like, it's just,
Maybe it's because you already know that he's an asshole and that other person might not have figured that out yet. Like, it might not be about the sex. It might be that he wants to feel like he's not an asshole, and the easiest way to do that is to be around people who don't realize he's an asshole yet.
and I get it. My friend's like, girl, you can't get mad at the female. Don't even bother to, don't let nobody know who you are. What if they don't even know about you? I'm like, well, that's more reason for me to be pissed off then, because, but then again, once again, you're, you know, bit like, let a bitch realize you ain't fucking your baby's dad. Bitch, now that's a way to just get you mad. Now, like, they know that's not they nigga. So now they gonna do it anyway.
I would argue that you
Killjoy,
actually can
don't
get
you
mad
like
if they know
dancing?
about you or that you exist or that a baby, like,
Glen Morgan
you not
Square is the
specifically
entertainment
like.
center of Metropolis. It's a popular landmark and tourist
Like, as long
destination
as
and
it's,
has become a widely
No, he's
recognized
not that
symbol of the
slick,
city.
right? Like,
Bright, colorful signs
he doesn't
abound,
have the big
many of
brain
which
that he
feature
thinks that he
me,
has.
Booster Gold.
So
There's
he's not
nothing
going
like
to
seeing your
cost him
name in
to forget
lights.
to move the feminine items out of the bathroom before he takes a mirror selfie.
like, I'm
You know what
that,
I mean?
yeah.
Because, like, as a woman, we know what to look for when a dude's in sport. Like, we know to look in the outskirts of the foot if there's more than one toothbrush, if there's, underwear or a bra or something in the laundry behind it, like that. Like, we know to look for that kind of. Dudes don't typically look for that kind of shit,
Not this time.
especially not when they're trying to send a thirst trap.
Yeah, like if a man's automatically, what does a man do? A man will look at a female strong. Because guess what? We keep our whole life in that motherfucker with no shame. We will forget to delete everything because we're always in the thicket of everything. So that's how men catch us. But men will make sure they either delete their shit or you don't even touch their phone. And that's how men make sure. They make sure that you will never, ever, 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 ever touch or be able to see you and phone of theirs will not be in same area ever.
I don't need their phone. I just need their email addresses.
Like, I don't care if you got a tag. So what?
No, not a tag. I don't need a tag.
Like,
because the dude's gonna keep his phone on him, right? Like he's gonna bring his phone with him. No, all I do is I get up Google Maps and I access the settings on Google Maps.
Yeah, and see where he's been.
It'll show me in real time. It'll show me as she's moving. That's all I gotta do. If you get into someone's Google account, you get into their entire phone, because what does a phone make you do as soon as you, like, turn it on for the first? It tells you to insert your email address.
Right.
Double fact if they got an iPhone, because an iPhone doesn't actually delete anything. When I worked for AppleCare, I learned that when you delete anything off of an iPhone, like a text message or a photo, all you're doing is you're changing a 1 into a 0. You're making it from allocated to unallocated, which just hides it. It doesn't actually remove it. Everything that you do on an iPhone not only gets backed up to your iCloud, but it gets backed up to an Apple iCloud account, like, specifically for keeping those records. Like, if you do any criminal shit with an iPhone, you're immediately the wrong's fucking criminal, because even if you turn that shit off, they're still going to be able to track your shit with that. That's why most don't fuck with me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and he think I'm crazy. I'm not that crazy, motherfucker. I found people. Like, bitch, I found the next door neighbor. The bitch that wants the white bitch. Yeah, bitch. You think I don't need your number? Bitch, I'll find your address. I'll find out who you like. If I can figure out where you go every day, I will, bitch. But I can't.
Does he have an iPhone?
No, he has a fucking Android, but he has a fucking Gmail. I know he's cash shopping something. I know he be on fucking list call. Like, why be on list call? What is that? Like,
if you wake
you should casually
the
drop
world
somewhere
will
in
freeze
conversation
and
that you
die.
and I are back in touch, and I'm this huge fucking hacker person now.
We will cage you as well.
He's looking fucking paranoid, fucking sloppy.
I'm just saying, like, that's just like, you got the same bitch that you freak with every time. That's weird to me. Like I'm saying, like, it's gonna be a moment of time before you doing all that. It's gonna get somebody pregnant. Like, I'm not meant to be. I'm already second baby's mom, okay? I'm already second baby, okay? I don't know about the first chick. I will always claim his first son as mine, even though I personally haven't met him, haven't seen him, only seen pictures, whatever, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that is my child. Why? Because me and him made our pact, regardless, even though he had a son afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna be your wife. If we get a hold of your son, that boy will just be the same as my son. It'll be just like my son too. The fuck? I'm not going to spite somebody, but I'm also going to say fuck that baby's mom, because yeah, fuck baby's mom. That baby's mom's weird as fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? But if you go on and have a fucking kid on me, my nigga, like, it's one thing to be the second baby's mom, you know what I mean, which, you know what I mean, you did your push, whatever, but to be the first baby's mom in some sense in the relationship, but now being the nigga had a baby on you type shit, like, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna go to jail. Because I'm really psycho. Like, I'm not the type of bitch that'll tell you, like, bitch, oh, well, since you got a kid with my nigga, you mind not putting your name on the birth certificate and my name and his name be there? Because I'll be fine. The last time I checked, you were a hoe to begin with, and I'm pretty sure you don't want this problem. So, and you really don't want this problem, so I advise you, let's be women about it, and you give up your parental rights. Because I'm that type of psycho. I'm sorry. And he's waiting until that shit comes out of me to where I'm gonna end up really wigging the fuck out and being like, oh, so you wanna have a baby on me now? Okay. Well,
Just feel like, I expected this. You're going to grab a bag and then leave. Leave them with the kids.
I'm leaving them with both the kids. I'm leaving you. Like, I'm sorry, you can raise all 3 kids. Cause I'm not. I'm sorry. You might seem like I'm a piece of shit for this, but I can't. I mentally could not.
Hey, thing is, when the parents do it.
I didn't get my ass whooped in this relationship. I didn't get cheated on. I didn't have my money taken. I didn't have all my clothes cut the fuck up. All sorts of shit. That I could not deal with. I'm already slowly accepting the fact that I'm being cheated on. I
would just laugh and leave, and they would never hear from me again.
Like, I'm already, like, past sanity on actively being cheated on. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'ma just tell you, hopefully you're an adult. Hopefully you're a grown man. Hopefully you got responsibilities. Hopefully you know how to pull out. Because hopefully once you end up finding a baby, hopefully you won't take responsibility for all these kids. Because hopefully I'm gonna be gone. And I tell him that. He thinks that it might be like me saying that as a joke. I am dead ass serious. My nigga, if I find out, or if you end up having a baby somewhere out on me, you might as well make your 2 lives one, because I'm not gonna be in it. I'm not gonna be in it. I don't want no parts of that. I don't want to be that baby's mother. I don't. It's bad enough your first baby's mom blocked you because she thought she was going to say some shit about my kids, and you went ham on her ass. Because that's what happened. Recently, I guess she went to go say something like happy birthday to her son and all this other shit. And I guess she sent a message pretty much talking crazy to him about his son in some sense, how he ain't shit. What she said that irked me was, well, I'm glad you got your 2 ugly ass kids, and one looks like he's a little special ed, but that's alright. My son will never know who his brothers are. Like she talked crazy about my kids. My 2 boys tried to talk crazy about me. And tried to pretty much tell him, like, oh, that's cool, you can have your little family, my kids will never know who his siblings are, that's alright. Besides, I'm happy anyway, my kids ain't special ed. Like, she tried to say, like, my kids was retarded. Oh. I said, Mo, first of all, this bitch don't know me or your kids, or our kids. For this bitch to try to talk down on your sons like that, oh hell no. And the way she said it, like, I'm like, babe, I'm not trying to put my 2 cents in this, because it's none of my business, because that's between you and her. But when I read that message, at this rate, it became my business. And I said, babe, I'm sorry. You might not want to do it, because it might hurt you at the end of the day, and it might break ties with that bitch, but fuck that bitch. Who the fuck is that bitch think she's talking to? She's talking crazy about your kids, like, how about they ain't never gonna meet their siblings, da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, that's not motherly. So, you know what? I had Maurice cuss her the fuck out. Because not only did, I mean, it made him feel, I seen how it looked, how he was looking. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he really wasn't going to respond until I seen the message. And when he seen that I was infuriated by that shit, is when he responded. He said, you know what, fuck that bitch. I tried with this bitch, and now she took it too far. Because it would have been one thing if she would have just said what she had to say, but she had to go on and talk about, oh, my kids wouldn't be retarded. Like, it looks like your kids are retarded anyway. I wouldn't want no retarded ass kids being my son's brother. Like, yeah. I said, bitch, first of all, you act like your shit don't stink, bitch. You was fucking for money, bitch. You was fucking the whole time when you first got these kids. And now that you act like you trying to get something on your fucking life, you act like your shit don't stink, bitch. Like, come on now, bitch. You take more pictures of you on your page than your own child, my nigga. Like, I had to have him go as much as, like, my girlfriend was like, man, you probably shouldn't have said something. I'm like, I ain't have to say nothing. We both was sitting there reading the same shit. We was reading that message. We both looked exactly how the context of that whole fucking text message. And I mean, that bitch left a story. But she talked shit. She talked hot shit. Not only talked hot shit, but she tried to talk crazy on my kid, which is your son's brothers. So for you to make that low blow about some kids and you still trying to talk to this nigga talking about I'm still out here playing mommy and daddy, I bet you're happy as hell. You got a family. You go ahead and live with your little family. Your kids look retarded anyway. Alright. Yeah, so Maurice went in on her. And she immediately blocked him. And I said, oh, the fuck well. Look, it might hurt you at the end of the day, but let's be real. Whatever the fuck she's telling her son about you, and the fact that she's trying to lie and not pretty much let him know nothing about his dad and how good of a dad he is, fuck that bitch. But that bitch came out of pocket because she sat there and tried to talk crazy on our kids, nigga. Like, you a childish ass little bitch for that. Nobody's over here trying to use kids as weapons, bitch. All he wanted to do is see his son. That's all he wanted to do. All he wants to do is have a relationship with his son. Now, since you want to be the little dusty ass, dirty ass bitch and want to sit there and probably try to tell him, oh, your dad don't love you, your dad got a whole nother thing, because that's what I'm peeping. That's the vibes I'm peeping, because I told him that. I'm like, this bitch probably over there telling your son that you got another family, you don't love him. If you did, he would have did all this other shit. Like, that's the type of bitch I could sense she is. You know what I mean? And I ain't that type of bitch. I want him to see his kid. I gave him kids so that way he can be a father. You feel me? But you're not gonna welcome another kid with me. I'm not gonna be that baby mom because, nigga, look, you're right. I ain't gotta hold no kids back. Here's your kid. But I'm fuck that. Because I will not be able to mentally deal with that shit. I could not. I could not mentally, like, bro, I've been through too much mental shit already. Okay? That right there probably put the ice on me. That's beyond feeling unappreciated. You know what I mean? Like, at this rate, that's just beyond feeling unappreciated and respected. Like, at this rate, I might as well be a fucking Jew in Hitler's time. That's how bad that is. I might as well be a Jew in Hitler's time. Fucking string me up in front of the fucking town wires. Put a fucking sign on me. Please do. But that's not, I can't function with that. Like, as much as I, like, invested in this shit, like, I couldn't. younger than you because that shit right there. I think that was pressure me more than my grandfather got. And I'm not the type of bitch that wish ill will on people, but I do. That's just my goth side of me and my Wiccan side of me. But I did that shit back in the day. And as bad, I was a young dummy back in the day. Oh, I hope that bitch died. I hope that child died. Yeah, I ain't for that shit no more. I'm too old for that shit. Too old to be wishing really bad shit on certain people. But I'll be the type of bitch to be like, bitch, if I was you, I'd miscarry. Because if you don't, you gonna have a lot of hell to deal with. Because I'm gonna make sure you get all the baggage, bitch. Oh, girl, I'm gonna make this up. Alright, here we go. Play my video game. Video game. My dudes at work with the eat the kids when these works and not from sitting in this house. Okay, late as hell. Where my bitch just go? Take that as a help. Looks good. They get me. Okay. Oh yeah. swear I should. Man, once you got a PlayStation and shit, and you start thinking of games to play, and then I stream occasionally. Like, I don't know. My sleep schedule a little fucked up. I mean, I really should be asleep, but like being that he works overnight and then he'll take the kids sometimes with him, it gives me like time to actually do stuff like dishes or cleanups here and there. But then again, I'll be on like the video game, just streaming, or like I'll try to go to sleep and then I'll watch something until I pass out.
When you use Bounce dryer sheets and your clothes look amazing, it's the sheet. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the sheet. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the sheet. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the sheet. Less wrinkles on your clothes? You know it's the sheet. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheet.
Want more flexibility when you shop? With over 1,000 stores nationwide, you can get what you need now through Instacart. And with Klarna, you can pay now or later. All you do is add items to your cart on the Instacart app, and at checkout, select Pay With. Then select Klarna. Flexible shopping on Instacart. Flexible payments with Klarna. New customers get $15 off your first two orders, $60 or more when you pay with Klarna using code 15Klarna. Terms apply. See Instacart.com or download the app for more details as you start shopping.
Oracle is just the most annoying, sanctimonious do-gooder. Nothing better than finishing writing a program that didn't need a single comment. Yeah, I am that good. If you lose your way, please report yourself to the guards. Don't forget to wear your jacket while out on the grounds. The human condition is to suffer, and you are, of course, still human. Enjoy Gotham's fresh air.
Told you, man. I'll be there. I'm taking a shortcut through this really...
Until recently, the Robinson Park Amphitheater hosted folks coming for a picnic or to take in musical entertainment and the magnificent views of the park. The shade of the trees, the grandeur of the statues, and the peaceful atmosphere all led up to a perfect quiet getaway. Well, except for the demons, of course.
Keep the flames intact.
This is Unit 13. I've got nothing on this maniac. Over.
The Justice League is getting you.
Hands off.
I've got nothing on this maniac. Over.
Watch your back, 13.
Dispatch.
Is there a medal for stopping a real villain?
This party's a little dead, but I got something that'll get 'em moving.
Chumba Casino has over 1 million verified players. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes.
The centerpiece of Robinson Park, the Forum of the 12 Caesars, pays tribute to the ancient Roman Empire with statues of 12 barely recognizable ancient Roman leaders along the edge of the lawn. To be honest, even if the statues were still a perfect likeness, I, Booster Gold, would still have no idea who they are other than ancient Roman dead guys.
You jerk. If I ever find out who you are, you're gonna hear from my lawyer.
Run!
The sun is shining. If you need energy fast, try our Speed Force Double Calf Blast. It's always sunny at Sundollar.
If I ever find out who you are, you're gonna hear from my lawyer.
Please, you've got to help.
Flexibility with the dog. With over 1,000 stores nationwide, you can get what you need now. And with Klarna, you pay now or later. All you do is use your card. And check out pay back. That's Flexible. Flexible shopping. Flexible gaming. New customers get $50 off their first order to 6 sales or we pay with card.
This is Vicky Vale with JLA Watch. Green Arrow and Black Canary. Lovebirds or just partners in crime fighting? Dashing Green Arrow is a straight-shooting Robin Hood for the underdog, while glamorous Black Canary's shattering canary cry sends the bad guys reeling. The Justice League will neither confirm nor deny their relationship, but villains everywhere know that when it comes to these two, 3 is definitely a crowd.
This is the police! Damn! Freeze sent reinforcements.
Hey, you're in tight with Freeze, right? The Scarecrow back at Arkham wants a favor. Some of these cops here were nuked with fear gas back in the East End. We need blood samples to see how long the fear gas keeps its effects. Get them any way you want. The boss doesn't care what happens to them as long as he gets it.
Get lost. We don't have any business.
Hail, mortal, born of man! I must destroy those cursed towers with your mighty undead powers. Now give me your soul to keep safe. It will return when Faust's laid waste. Hail, mortal, born of man! I am the demon Etrigan. You must destroy those cursed towers.
So, I totally won't eat people. It's way too fat. I could probably eat dumpster rats. So, I totally won't eat people. It's way too fattening. I could probably eat dumpster rats, though. Get me some. Please.
Dissertation notes. The consent of Anubis is required for any travel from beyond the afterlife.